Welcome back to another Durst product overview. Thanks for joining me. Durst is the leading manufacturer of the industrial, automotive, mining, charging and diagnostic equipment. Here's some of the lead options you can get from Durst. It's pretty exciting. We've got the first cable is a full copper insulated double insulated core. It's actually a very soft cable, very soft, and it's done with a beautiful finish on it. The range of different diameters you can get with your heavy duty pure copper clamps. You'll notice the plugs on these are an Anderson plug. There's an Anderson plug in yellow, clearly fits onto the unit here, there's no problem at all there. You'll notice also there's an Anderson plug on this other lead, which is a red plug. The red is obviously a different voltage. You're talking about a 12 volt and a 24 volt. So therefore the 24 volt won't actually go into the Anderson plug of the yellow. It's just a safety precaution. And the beauty is with these plugs, there's a little thing you can see inside here. You get a screwdriver and you lever the tiny little metal prong inside there. Once you lever that down, you can pull out the Anderson plug connector from the actual inside there. It just pulls out when you put a screwdriver in there. And that can then be put into the front of these charging units. So you can actually bypass the Anderson plug, if just an optional extra having it on there for the mining industry, quite handy. So the plugs are available on them, as well as, don't forget, you've also got the available to pop them off like I just did show you. They have different diameters, different lengths, solid copper clamps on that. There's a heavy duty version. Here's the standard version you have with, again, the prongs that go straight into the charger. You can option for that for an Anderson plug as well. Again, solid copper clamps on that. Notice the size of that clamp and the size of this clamp is a lot smaller. We'll talk about why that is. This particular plug here is a very impressive design plug for Durst. What it is, it's a flat cable, solid copper, double silicon insulated. It's reasonably flat and thin. It's in this incredible heat-proof braiding and for longevity and for looking after. What is it? Well, it's a very interesting cable. If you're in the industry of motor vehicles, showrooms, you need to charge a whole lot of cars. If you're someone rich like Jerry Seinfeld and got a lot of Porsches, this is a way of charging your vehicles permanently by running these very discreetly through the ground and into the car. So what you have, again, you can pop off that Anderson plug when it comes and put it straight into the front of the charger. It has a built-in fuse on the bottom, which is a standard automotive fuse. This is a 40 amp fuse. These cables will take 60 amps of current, and you can then run them very beautifully down through the engine bay, down to the connector of your charger, and then you can obviously, if there's any problem getting it out, you just have to just pull that plug, which was a brilliant design. So if someone trips on it or the car's started or something happens, you're protecting the unit here from that. You can also take it out for a test drive, come back and plug it in again beautifully like that. With the fuse and that pull safety connector for versatility as well as safety, it's a brilliant concept. It comes in about a 3 meter length. If you're at a car dealership, you want to charge the cars, as I said before, these have a load mode, which means you're not actually cycling and recycling the battery. It's giving you constant power to the battery, so you don't have to actually worry about that battery being used. It's kept in a brand new condition. That's why we have the smaller, solid copper clamps, because you need to discreetly put them on the battery and then close the bonnet. And they have a beautiful flexible cable on that and very thin. So those cables are available. So if you are in the industry of automotive and showrooms, this is a brilliant design invention from Durst for that particular purpose. So that's the leads that are available. They're not in the actual brochure, they're just a custom lead design. If you want to come in, have a chat or call Durst here in Sydney, they'll custom make any leads, any length, any diameter, any fitting, any plug, and of course the showroom plug connectors are brilliant. So that is basically, that's all that's required to get these chargers up and running and get your cars working continuously charged, and what a wonderful product from Durst. Designed here in Australia since 1918, Durst, a name you can depend on. This is very high quality equipment. Again, thank you so much for being part of this overview today. We'll see you in the next Durst video. Stay safe.